damn you!
I like as well, he's threatening the leader of the Al Bhed, and he lifts him up off the ground, look.
What do you do when you find her?
Is he not just that much smaller than him?
No, he's lifting him off the ground, look. That's what's suggested by that, look. And then he puts him down.
Oh, yeah,
know
yeah.
anything about
How
what a
strong is
summoner
Titus?
He one-armed him
supposed
as
to do.
well.
That man's like a foot taller than he is.
And I told her all those things without even knowing. I've got to tell her. I've got to
And this
tell
is
her
where,
I'm
like,
sorry.
Sid becomes like, you know what? I'm your
That's
friend
it?
now.
You're gonna tell her you're sorry. And then you just drag her to Xanarkand and make her fight Sheen, huh? You're all the same. Let the summoner die so we can live in peace.
Ugh, the suplex. You got.
No!
Ah, words. Show me action.
I'm telling you, she won't die!
What? Convince me that you're, like, you know, you're
Boy,
serious.
don't forget those words. 'Cause if you do...
And, like, do you remember the relationship
gonna
between,
make
like,
you
Sid and
regret it.
Yuna? Because it's hinted at a bit earlier. Like, Yuna mentions it.
I won't.
Sid's her uncle.
Okay.
Like, it's her mum was Sid's
So you
sister.
know where she is?
Oh, so Riku's a cousin.
Of
Yes.
course not. That's why we're gonna look.
Are you ready?
Using this airship.
Yes! The airship time!
Airship?
Yeah, fuck you! We win.
Bender's like, we've got airships in New York.
Are you ready for the song? This is like the best song in Final Fantasy right up until the end.
Oh my god, that camera shake. There's like zero motion blur on that.
You don't need motion blur. You just need vibrations. As well, this cutscene looks so fucking good. Oh, that sand. Look at it, oh, someone's picture of a possum. Ruin this great shot with a picture of a possum.
Yeah, apologies about like potential spoilers, but we're not like really. When we're playing a game this old, we're not going too far on like
Nah, man.
trying to stop spoiling the game. Like, it's 21 years, we've had time.
Everyone's had time. I'm going to talk about like the game as if everyone's already played it because you've had your chance.
Really? It's Jack.
So brother's just driving it. Right, oh god, oh god, oh god.
A brother hit all those lovely branches on the way down, didn't
Yeah. Do. Look at this thing. Look at it go. It's such a cool design as well. And one of the things I like about it is it kind of looks like Sin. Like, it looks a little bit like Sin. If you get what I mean?
I guess it just really reminds me of FF8, like the big
Yeah.
the big gardens in FF8 flying around.
The airships always had like a very specific look. So let's look at the sphere grid. We'll have a look at that in a sec. So we've got to find
when
you
you
now.
look at the sphere grid, I'll
Yes.
have a run to the toilet. Just I've been waiting until this story bit's over.
Oh, this is a really sad bit as well. This is real fucking rough. He's about to press the button.
You just blow up the airship. Like, I'm not having Sin lose. Nah.
Not the airship, but their house. And you might see as well one of the most poorly written lines in a Final Fantasy game. I cannot overstate how in poor taste the line is about to happen.
Oh really?
Yeah,
There. We're gonna blow up our home.
their home. The only place the Al Bhed feel safe.
With one of the forbidden machina.
So they've just got this giant fucking missile launch. Yeah, fuck you!
Holy shit!
Forbidden Machina, baby. Speaking of cutscenes that look fucking rad. Right, Lucas, what do you do?
I don't know. He's like, we gotta say fuck them all.
Well, all the Al Bhed that are left in the world are on this shit right now. The thing is that I feel like you could have waited like another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You could have got like another like 400 foot away.
Is that thing specifically designed so that its only range, like its maximum range, is still within death range of the airship?
Mm-hmm. They blew up their home because it was full of monsters, and they don't want their secrets falling into
That's
enemy
why
hands.
all of the evacuation was going on.
Yeah.
We
They're like, we're fucked. We need to get out.
And they don't want them taking all their Mako.
Don't get so down.
So you ready, Lucas?
Boom! Like happy festival
Holy
fireworks.
shit, Wakka!
You can cram your happy festival, you big mean.
Like, I'm legit surprised that Riku doesn't fucking lay him out for that line.
Like, oh no, he hates the old bed, but like,
That. Yeah.
he's like, yeah, man, big festival time.
It's like, oh, yeah, Al Bhed getting murdered. The only home we've ever known. Everyone's dead.
Half of this airship is Albed, and he's like, yeah, fucker.
Get wrecked. Alright, so I'll go look at the sphere grid now, Luke. Like, we can have a look. It's like, this sphere grid is looking...
I'll go and just recover from like the
That
emotional
line.
trauma of Wakka.
You can also see as well that I am taking a very specific path with each person. So folks at home, you can just see like Lulu has just beelined for down here, because this is where like Demi and shit is. So you want like Osmos, and we want all this bollocks down here. We want all these magic upgrades. And Oren is just like beelining down here to get like Break and Sloga. Wakka is just doing his own shit. Like Wakka takes his own path. Like Tidus is just, he goes in a circle. Kimari is following the magic users to get his magic up, and then Riku is heading up here, because what we want is we want Riku to get up here, and then teleport our magic users up to where Riku is. Because you might be wondering, why have you not headed up to the top half of the sphere grid yet? The idea is try and like clear out as much of the bottom one as I can to get all the support spells. And then, once Riku makes his way up there, teleport some of the other users up, so they can just go straight up and start grabbing stuff like these spells over here, like Death, and Ultima, and Double Cast, and Full Life. But there's no way to get these yet, because you need stuff like level 2 key spheres, but you need like 2 of them. On this one, you need like 4 level 4 key spheres. So, because there's no way we can unlock them all yet, it makes sense. Get all the shit at the bottom, and just, once Riku's up here, just teleport Yuna and Lulu up to where Riku is, and then clear out all up here as well. Because while there are some really strong spells up here, there's a lot of dead space. Like, there's a whole bunch of just dead space up here of like empty slots that don't get you anything. Most of the like the stat upgrades are all in the middle and the bottom. There's like some decent stuff like Demi is down here, I think. Yeah, Cura. And one of the things we want is Prey. I'm not sure where Prey is. We definitely want to grab that at some point, but I can't remember where it is. It's one of the abilities you want to give Yuna. Just, it's a super solid ability to just have like early on in the game, but we don't really need it now we have access to Albed potions. Because Albed potions negate needing anything like Prey, because you have 100 of them, and they restore 1,000 HP each. Just my own sense of like completionism. Where is Prey? Because that'd be a handy spell just to like have a couple member parties have to like zoom in and try and find it. Flares there. So yeah, all the good stuff's up at the top, but because it takes a while to unlock, there's no point getting it yet. So it's all like the thief stuff, so probably down here somewhere. Prey, there we are. So Prey. I wish you could like mark things on the sphere grid. I really do. I wish you could like put like a point and be like, this is where I want to aim for on the sphere grid. You end up losing stuff like that. But like, Prey's a decent ability. But yeah, we're clearing out the bottom, then we move up to the top. And you'll notice I'm sending pretty much all my party down the same path. And that's so that they all have the same abilities, so my party can always be used interchangeably. Like, you want everyone to be able to like use the basic abilities like steal and shit like that. So I'm not talking to Wakka. I don't think Wakka, like, fuck you.
I'm okay. I'm fine.
Like, it's okay if you're not fine. Your entire home just blew up.
Did you find out anything about Yuna?
I'm looking into it, okay?
That's rough.
Don't worry, I'm using a sphere finder. If she's out there, we'll get her.
A sphere, a Scylla?
It's fine.
It's an ancient machina. I don't know how it works either. Don't ask me, okay?
Do you still use it?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, person who uses magic. Are you criticizing me for using something that you don't understand?
Because of the given taboo on machina, we're running around in the dark here.
Are you really going to tell me that,
Ain't no
Lulu?
rush, kiddos.
What do you want?
We're powerless as long as we're on this ship.
We're really not. Like, we're the opposite of powerless. We've got like 9 million missiles. Hey, Aura, what's up?
The unit safe or not, there's trouble brewing.
There's always trouble brewing. It's an RPG. There's never not trouble brewing. Oh, man. How you doing, Kamari?
Never forget the Albed sacrifice.
I'm glad someone's remembering the Albed.
Let him rest.
Okay. There he is. It's Rin. How you doing, Rin?
Well, well. It appears you too have escaped harm.
Yeah, it's a real rush.
You were on the ship too?
I came to home to pick up some goods and found myself here.
Like, it's tough times for Rin.
Why did he escape? Thankfully, my goods were spared. Please let me know if
I 100% need to buy millions more weapons. What we got? Oh, man, he's still got all the shit weapons. We're not at that point in the game yet where he starts getting decent stuff. Like, we need to wait a bit for him to start getting the decent shit. That's pretty shit, that one. What else we got? Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. That's decent. So I'm just gonna, like, just while we're waiting for Lucas, just get rid of all the crap we don't need. That's quite decent. Terrible. Terrible. Don't need that. Need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Keeping that bastard. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. That's decent. Decent. Bad. Bad. Good. Good. Basically, just look at how much it's cost. It's like, if it costs a lot of money, it's probably pretty decent. If it's cheap, it's probably not. So, there we go. Mostly. Oh, fuck's sake. I hate when they just give you, like, the bog standard stuff. Like, for fuck's sake. Like, Oren don't need this shit.
all proceeds will.
It's kind of a shame that, like, you never. There's no way to, like, buy enough shit off this guy where they eventually can rebuild home. I think in the next game they talk about how, like, we rebuilt home. Because I bought so much stuff from them. You okay? Kid's having a rough one. You alright, Donna?
Look, I'm really tired. Leave me. If it's not an emergency, would you mind leaving?
You want to play Blitzball?
Okay.
Wait. Something I want to ask you. What would you think if
Hola.
I said
Are you
Sorry
ready,
about that.
Lucas?
giving up my
So Donna's giving up. She's big giving up.
Oh no.
So what do you want to say? Do you want to say, like, who cares, or sure sounds good to me?
Sure sounds good to me.
unusual? Most people would never forgive a summoner who quit.
Really? You're risking your life. I think anyone who wants to criticize you, they have to put their balls on the table and give you a sledgehammer. And it's like, are you willing to risk this? And it's like, no. Then there you go.
Own thing, and let them see what they want.
So, Karl, in other 20-year-old gaming news,
Yes.
I just saw that, like, Remedy have announced that, oh yeah, we've got an agreement with Rockstar to fully remake Max Payne 1 and 2.
That could be good if they remake it in that, like, Max Payne. If they can somehow get the Euphoria engine back.
I doubt they will, because I think that's, like,
It's owned by, like, a Chinese company in it.
people are over that shit now, yeah.
But Max Payne 3 was so fun to play for doing that. So if you do the Blitzball stuff, like, one of the best Blitzball players in the world is in here. I think this lady here is, like, the fastest swimming person in the game. But there's, like, a bunch of stuff you can do, like...
Is that their excuse for giving her no fucking clothes, like aerodynamic?
I've no idea, but I know she's one of the fastest people in the game.
But yeah, I just saw it was funny because I saw, like, Max Payne's getting remade, and then Remedy tweeting out, like, oh, the announcement broke our website, here's another press release for it. It's like, yes.
Because those games are really fun.
Yeah, they are, yeah.
Like, they were
Just
super
fucking
fun.
John Wick.
There
Like,
needs to be,
you
like...
killed everything I had.
We can't go outside yet.
Fuck you up.
I still like that idea you had of, like, the difficulty options for Max Payne should just be like, when you lower the difficulty, it's another member of his family comes back to life. And, like, hard mode is like just they killed his dog and everything.
Mm-hmm. They took everything from him. It's like, well, I'm going full ham now.
So I've just walked around the ship and I've talked to everybody, I think. It's the classic RPG thing. You have to talk to everybody, and then you come back, and then story happens.
You want to keep her safe, correct? Would you seek to stop her pilgrimage?
Yes.
Of course!
It's my niece.
If she continues this fool pilgrimage, she will die. Sure as if you killed her yourself. No harebrained law or teaching could send my little niece to...
It's like how Orange tried to argue with this guy.
When I save her, I'll make her give up being a summoner quicker than a desert melts ice.
Even against
Fair.
her will?
And if you do that, even against her will, it's like it's not her will. She's been brainwashed.
Anyone who don't agree.
It's when you've like spent your entire life being told
The captain.
This
your
is the
purpose in life is to like sacrifice yourself for this
Yeah.
cause. It's like, yeah, of course her will is going to be to follow that cause.
yeah, because everything she's ever known has convinced her to do this. Oh, here we go. Just the unmaking of Wakka. Oh no! Also, why is the music mixed so loudly? in this
Really
bit?
loud.
It's mixed. I've been trying to turn it down, but I don't want to like turn you down too much. Like, is there a way? Like, let's have a look at the settings, like the audio. Just turn the music down just a little because it's been real fucking loud.
At least like the remakes letting you
Do that,
like
yeah.
change the audio mix.
Okay, so where do we find Yuna? Because this guy's supposed to know where he is. Oh, there we go. I found Yuna. Where? This we get another great cutscene.
She's like on top of the airship.
No. It's like going up
Just
into
the
the
camera
sky.
started panning up. I was like, wait, what? She's just riding the airship. Like, yeah. Oh my god, no.
Do you know what that is right there as well? That's a Final Fantasy wedding dress.
Yeah.
Completely at odds with something the character would actually wear.
Where was that?
No worries,
The
K-Fox.
palace
Thank
of
you for joining.
Bevelle, Heart of Yevon.
So Yuna's getting married to Seymour.
Gramps, let's move.
I like that.
Easy, kiddo.
Wait, to Seymour?
Bevelle's defenses
Yeah.
are top notch.
Shh, he's not dead.
What's the matter, Gramps? You
No,
scared?
of course not. Oh yeah, yeah, of
Yuna's
course he
there,
People
is.
can just choose
so
not to
we go
die.
and get her. And that's all.
He's got enough determination to live, Karl. That's why.
I love that Sid thinks Sid's so happy about this. He's like, fuck yeah!
Going could you, Bevelle?
Full speed ahead.
Get it!
Look.
Whoa!
It'll take a while to get to Bevelle.
Just enough time to talk to everybody on the ship.
We prepare for battle.
Do you know that old classic? It's like,
Mhm.
it's going to take just enough time to talk to everybody once and then save the game.
What's Seymour doing alive?
Yeah, we kind of killed him really hard.
Didn't we take care of him in Macalania?
Not enough now.
He is dead. As dead as Jiskel was.
No, he's not, is he?
Attachment to this world kept him.
He's very clearly alive.
Whoa, scary.
What is that animation?
Yuna must be trying to send him.
Wonder if that'll work.
Do you know, she should have recorded herself doing the sending and sending it in an email. Like, do you want like the wedding night?
They grabbed Yuna back in the Sanubia deserts.
Ah, damn it, they got
One
it.
of the Guado squads that attacked home found her.
Those damn Guados.
The city of Bevelle is built on the water. There may be underwater fighting.
By which you mean only.
You or Riku should study
Yeah.
your magic.
This is where they tell you, oh, if Riku or Tidus doesn't know how to cast spells, you're fucked.
Oh right, yeah.
But the thing is, there's nothing you can do about it at this point if you've been playing the game as most people would, like leveling up each time.
It's called a wedding dress.
What? Wedding dress? Like, say what?
That's not on.
Let's go see. We need to know, though. Oh, no, we try and leave. You ready for big boss fight, Lucas?
We're
Big
being
boss
attacked
fight.
from within. Some of the Guado that attacked home must have snuck on board.
The Guado snuck on board.
Be calm about it.
I am calm about most things.
You tell him, Rin.
Fiends, it has nothing to do.
Is that just he's a chill dude?
Yeah, you don't give a fuck.
He's like, alright, we're being attacked again.
Look at Sid's, like, frowny face. Oh, no.
Oh no!
Because Riku's like, yeah, let's just crash the ship.
If you crash the ship, we can't go rescue Uni. Leave the fiends to us professionals.
Yes. Professionals.
Let's go.
Thanks.
Riku, you've made made some very good friends, I think. Good luck.
Just that you should trust these guys because we've kicked so much ass. Let's do this. So there's like fiends hiding everywhere. We need to clear them out. There's some feeds in here. I think this, maybe that girl there is the one who's like the super fast one. These fucking things. Get it, Wakka. It's a bit of a dick move, innit? Like, just summoning shit. Inside where there's like the women and the children. Like the Anakin Skywalker tech.
I didn't see like the actual explanation, but I saw that like speedrunners have found out that killing the children in the Lego Star Wars game is helping with speedruns.
Of course it is.
It's like, that's Star Wars, alright.
Just speedrunning you towards the dark side. Okay, so there's no one in here. That's like the Bhed Sykes, so you can poach one of the members of the Bhed Sykes. Restart the game when you're young. You shouldn't have had to, because you just get to a point and grind, and you can always go back on the sphere grid. It takes a while, but for every space you move forward and you level up, you can go back 4 spaces. I find it
though, just like when you're younger playing it, you don't necessarily know that, and you're like, I guess I've got to quit.
I don't really think, even if you like went the wrong way, you'd still get the level up from the stats and stuff. I'm not sure what you could do to completely fuck up a save, because you'd still have access to whatever you learned along the way. And even if it wasn't the thing that's most optimal for your party would still have skills and spells and all that malarkey. And even just the stat boosts. Just there are like no sphere grid runs of this game.
Fucking hell.
Get him, Tidus. Yeah. So I guess we're just going to do like just Blizzara Fury. It doesn't do much damage, but let's give it a go. Like, it's so annoying, like, oh, come on! Like, you get a maximum like 7. Yeah! So there's just 1. Can you see it? Just the lonely bomb.
Farewell.
Just farewell. All of that is a line.
There's some really great like one-liners that your characters drop when they do shit like that. Like, I love Orange, just farewell.
That's a really strong one.
Oh, the other one is like, that's how it's done, when he gets like a one-hit kill. So will he say it? Will he say the line?
May I help you?
Got any weapons for us? Nah, nothing decent.
Thank you.
There's like a bit he says later in the game where you're getting attacked by a giant monster and you're like, you're still charging us? He goes, well yeah, if we win, I still want to make profit. And it's like, good lad. You got.
It's too cramped to call Aeons here.
Really? You called Aeons in like
Show us just
the destroyed part of home, underground. So they're all hiding. So I love that. Of like, it's too cramped to call Aeons. It's like, is it really? It's not, is it? You could call an Aeon outside.
I mean, I get it, but...
Any percent or 100%. 100% of Final Fantasy X takes like 5 million years. It's ridiculous. Oh, here it is, look!
Now there's a rare sight.
Giant monster!
What the fuck is that?
It's the beast of Bevelle. Well, we're fucked.
the guardian worm, Evray.
So that's not one of the summons?
No.
Protector of
But
Bevelle.
it's protecting Bevelle, and we're like, you know, going to attack it.
The red carpet has teeth.
Also, what a line. The red carpet has teeth.
That means we're close to Bevelle.
Riku, you read me? We're gonna fight that thing.
Fuck yeah, let's fight the giant dragon.
Jack, and show him what you got. Go!
I mean, when we have the airship that's got capabilities to destroy, like, nuke an entire city,
Yeah.
why not?
And Oren just dropping lines like no one's business, like the ferryman asks a high price. Like, when did he suddenly become a philosopher? So I think, oh, here's the great line that you get. You ready?
Open the hatch. We fight.
Are you ready?
Evray is truly mighty. Be well prepared.
So, got any items? So we've got plenty. I'll just buy some. We've got plenty, but I'm just gonna buy some just because then you get the line. You ready?
We gotta pay. If we lose, you'll die too, buddy.
I have faith.
That's fair. That's fair.
Because you know that thing? It's like that line is like in games like this they always charge you. It's like if we die, like the universe is at stake, the world is at stake. But this game acknowledges that, and the guy's like, well, I think you'll win. But you don't get a discount or anything. It's fantastic. I love it.
That's great. 'Cause it's like, at that point, it's like, well, I think that you can win, and if you do win, I'm gonna be left short fucking change.
Exactly. There we go. Get some upgrades for Tidus. As well, we're on our way there. Be rude not to want it. That increases magic and his magic defense. But I just like the fact that they acknowledge it instead of not is really funny to me. Because you don't have Aeons for this fight either, remember, you're not Una. So you actually don't have Una for a very long time. Because they
really?
Yeah, they don't want you to become reliant on using her. So you have to do this fight without like the win button, which is why I've turned it off of like one of the channel points.
Of course, yeah.
Because we just don't. And I thought people keep pressing it of like summon else. We can't. Oh, it's coming in. The Beast of Bevelle.
That looks rad.
It is super fucking rad. Really great gimmick as well in this fight. The gimmick is the airship's got missiles, baby.
Yeah.
We got missiles.
That's what I mean, like, we ruined an entire city.
But we can't let her get too far away. Y'all have to tell me when to move.
Yeah. So the gimmick is, like, you have to command the airship. Oh, it's moving in. So cool.
Coming quick, huh? This rig ain't so nimble, you hear?
Roger, I'll give the commands.
Me too.
Not alone, you won't.
So only, and this is like just a detail I really like, that Tidus and Riku are the only ones who can interact with Machina, and Riku can because she's familiar with it, and Tidus can because he comes from a world where it's useful. Nobody else knows what.
Like,
no one else knows what
'cause
Machina is.
they talk about it being forbidden and stuff, don't they? And then he's just like, well, this is just a machine, you know, that guy is.
Yeah. So we're gonna pull back straight away. Pull back.